talk about national real estate news. Hey guys, it's Mortgage Mel, and it's time for today's Mortgage Minute Realtor Edition. This is going to be particularly useful for my realtor friends. First, let's talk about GDP. Imports surged as companies rushed to get orders in before Trump's new tariffs took effect. And in the GDP formula, imports are a negative item. As a result, quarter one GDP dropped from 0.3% quarter over quarter. That's the first GDP decline since quarter one 2022. So are we in a recession? Not officially. That typically requires 2 consecutive quarters of GDP contraction and broad-based weakness in the economy. Core inflation, PCE flatlines. When the Fed talks about its 2% inflation goal, it's referring to the core PCE, Private Consumption Expenditures Index. In March, both headline and core, so core excluding food and fuel prices, PCE indices were flat month over month, which allowed annual core inflation to drop from 3% year over year to 2.6% year over year. We are so close. What's going to happen with rates? With a high degree of uncertainty and volatility at unprecedented levels, the average 30-year fixed mortgage rates have been hovering around 6.8% for several weeks. It is virtually impossible to forecast the full impact of tariffs, inflation up or GDP down, or the Fed's reaction. Moreover, new trade deals, tariff exemptions, implementation delays, or outright walkbacks could easily flip the script. What's happening in the Milwaukee real estate market? In February 2025, Milwaukee home prices were up 15.9% compared to last year, selling for a median price of $215,000. On average, homes in Milwaukee sell after 53 days on the market compared to 51 days last year. There were 318 homes sold in February this year, down from 413 last year. Just to give you an idea of what's happening locally, we have seen an increase in the market movement as we hit the spring market, and that seems to be in fuller swing minute by minute. So hopefully as we go forward, things will continue to improve. We'll see if those rates go up or down depending on what happens in the economy. I hope this information helps. Give me a like and a follow, and I hope you have a great day.